Hey everybody, from November 21st to December 21st, we are in Sagittarius season. We are going to do a straight up tarot reading for each of the zodiac signs to find out what you might be looking forward to, how you can use the energies to your best advantage during Sagittarius season. So keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. And of course, a special birthday wish to all of the Sagittarians. So straight up tarot is exactly that. We're just going to pull some cards for your sign, and timestamps are in the description. You might want to watch for your rising and your moon and your sun sign, and just, take whatever resonates for you from the messages. I'm not going to be discussing houses. We're just going to get right into the energies. And I will be doing a video for Mercury Retrograde, so stay tuned for that. And of course, your readings for December will be on their way shortly. Make sure you hit that subscribe, the bell, so that you don't miss any of the goodness, all right? Timestamps, as I said, first pinned comment and in the description of the video. Let's get into it. All right, Aries, Sagittarius season, November 21st. To December 21st, what do you need to know? Aries peoples, let us see what is going on. I hope you're all doing really well out there. It is so cold here today. I had to wear this sweater, and it's like it was snowing today. It's too early for those shenanigans. All right, let us see. What do we have going on? Oh, we have an Eight of Cups. And we have an Eight of Swords, and we're just going to read it holistically, okay? We have a Queen of Swords in your heart. We have a Seven of Swords. And we have a Ten of Pentacles. Wow, this is very interesting, Aries. So again, I'm reading it all holistically, not necessarily moving from the past to the future. Okay, but this is what I am feeling from these cards that are coming out for you. You are saying goodbye to anything that is unaligned, inauthentic, and full of BS and shenanigans and stuff that just doesn't fit you anymore. I love this Queen of Swords in your heart. There is an almost ruthless, but not ruthless, but kind of ruthless, kind of ruthless energy here with this. I feel like you are confronting perhaps somebody who's been pulling the wool over your eyes, or trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Somebody who's maybe been trying to, just like even lie by omission, like not tell you the full truth. And you could also be confronting anything within yourself that is misaligned, or that you've been kind of telling yourself little fairy tales about. And what I love about this is that you are emotionally freeing yourself from mental constraints of, oh, I shouldn't say this, or I shouldn't do that, or I can't find a way around this problem. I think the way you're finding the way around a problem, and I think it has to do with somebody in your life, the way you're, friend or family or somebody else close in the inner circle, the way you're finding a way around the problem is to just simply say enough is enough and take action, and just be like, I am thinking about my longer term future and security and what I need to do for myself to feel totally aligned and worthy. And not that you're not already worthy, but if somebody's been trying to make you feel less than, you're like, no, like Ten of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles for me is also about self-esteem. It's not just about the finances. And this could represent something going on in the family also. You could also be looking to your family for strength as you confront some sort of problematic person in your life. That's another thing. They may have your back, because this is a positive energy here. So whatever you're dealing with, you're confronting the truth head on, and you're just saying enough is enough. It's more like you're ready to take that aligned action, because you realize in your heart that you're the one who's going to have to break the spell, break the curse, break the chain, break the shenanigans that have been going on. And, and you are ready to do it now. Here's the thing, right? So I think this is very interesting. This may be coming possibly to a head at the December 2nd new moon in Sagittarius, because we have both in this card. We have the new moon and the full moon. It could also be coming to a head with the full moon in Gemini, which is more in the middle of December. You know, you'll just have to see how it plays out with the timings. But, you know, you're facing head on whatever this Seven of Swords represents for you. And you're turning your back on any sort of indecisions and analysis paralysis over, you know, should I do this? Now, it may, by confronting this and doing this, you may be like, okay, I do feel this strong sense of empowerment, 10 of Coins, and I'm securing my long-term future without having this type of energy in my life anymore. This type of energy of disrespect, of lying, of cheating, of just misalignment, whatever it might be. So I really love this for you. I think this is very good. The other way to look at this energy, and of course we will do a money and career reading for December, but I feel like you could also be really finally facing some things with your financial life and maybe some little, you know, little fibs that you've been telling yourself about your financial situation. But it's like, again, like you're realizing that if you want something to change, especially long term, if you want it, you're going to invest in your growth. You're not going to continue to invest in any type of little fairy stories you tell yourself that it's too hard, or I can't do it, or, you know, I can't figure it out, or I'm just stuck here where I'm at. You're taking your power back over some sort of Seven of Swords lie, whether you're telling the lie to yourself or somebody else is telling it to you. And you're securing your future by honestly confronting something going on in your life. And that honesty could be confronting yourself over your financial situation and getting yourself in line and aligned with growth and moving toward growth rather than staying stuck in like, I can't do it, or, oh, it's not that bad. That Seven of Swords is kind of telling you, it's not that bad. I don't have to deal with it. You do need to deal with it. And I think if you deal with it now, you're setting yourself up for very strong success with that 10 of Coins. All right, Taurus. So let's see what's going on for you in Sagittarius season, November 21st to December 21st. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're cozy wherever you are. Taurus is a very cozy sign for me. You know, the cat that I have now, which is my sister's cat after Ariel passed away, is a Taurus, Bobo, the black and white cat. You may have seen him around. And it's really cold here today, here in beautiful Maryland. We've had snow. Bobo and I have been working on projects for most of the day and cozy together. It's cozy season. It's cozy season. I love it. I hope you are cozy, Taurus. Wherever you're at, you're drinking tea, having a nice little pastry. All right, cozy season. Have a warm blankie on you. Watch your favorite TV shows. I love that. I think it's awesome. Of course, Taurus is my 4th house. That's how I like to roll at home. All right, let's see what's going on for you, my beautiful Taurus people. Let us see. Let us see what's happening. Oh, we have some Hermitage. Oh, and we have a star. Look at this. Are you coming out of hiding in Sagittarius season? We have a 3 of Cups. Oh, we got some Pluto. Oh, we have a 2 of Cups. This is very nice. Don't worry about the Death card here. This is what I feel. And we're just reading it all holistically, not necessarily moving from past to future here. Okay, we're just looking at it all together. I feel like there's a very positive change on the horizon for you. Okay, with this 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Death thing in the middle here. And it could have something to do with your creative life. It's very possible. Because we have a beautiful 3 of Cups, which is celebration energy, and it is an artistic energy, the 3 of Cups as well. The Star card is very healing. The Hermit card is also healing. So we have perhaps some physical, spiritual, emotional healing with the Star. We have the spiritual healing with the Hermit. But what I'm really feeling is that whatever time you have recently invested in spending time with yourself to get yourself together in some way, you will see the benefits of that. You will see the fruit of that time spent in hermit mode come to fruition in Sagittarius season in a very nice way. I feel like what's going on here, it's like this kind of like debut or coming out party, so to speak. And, you know, I mean that in the sense of if you've been alone and kind of doing your own thing, there are opportunities for you to connect with like-minded people. Now, this could be romantic. You could be meeting somebody in terms of a romantic situation. That is possible if that's what you're interested in. Apply the energies to your life, as I always say. Okay, but this can also just mean that you're going to be gathering with like-minded people. You're getting out of the house. You know, Aquarius is a very social energy, ruling the 11th house. Just in the general astrological wheel, it is about friends and networks and connections. So there is something here that if you decide to, and it's always about your decisions and how you use the energy. If you decide that you're going to get out there a little bit more, which I hope you do, you want to, the Three of Cups is in your heart, you could meet somebody, even if it's not romantic, you could meet somebody who could be of great benefit to you in some way in Sagittarius season. They might be a benefit to you with some sort of new path in your life. They might be a benefit to you in some additional healing you want to do in your life. Like you could meet somebody who could be your perfect therapist, your perfect new acupuncturist. I mean, whatever. You could meet somebody who's going to be a creative partner for you or a creative partnership. So the key here is to follow your bliss, this Three of Cups in your heart. Follow your joy. You know, the Death card is interesting here. You may feel like you're meeting the world with a very changed energy in Sagittarius season. Because again, I think it's going to involve a lot more getting out there, socializing, meeting, greeting, enjoying, than maybe what's been going on, maybe even this whole year, or even since Virgo season, maybe, okay, back in August, September. So you could have had a little time out for the last, 3 months-ish, but it's like, again, it's this coming out. It's like, I'm back, baby. I'm back. So I love this for you. Of course, you may have to fight the urge to be on the sofa with the hot cup of cocoa and snuggly, okay? But I think you're ready. I mean, that's the thing, right? And we all go through periods where it's kind of, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but where it's more like, yeah, there's periods I just, I'm alone a lot. And there's other periods it feels like I'm out there socializing a lot more. So, it just depends. But this is being around other people. Being involved in creative activities is going to bring a positive healing change to your life. So try, my advice, again, not telling you what to do. My advice would be to try to motivate yourself a little bit to get out there, like follow those intuitive impulses to seek out healing connections, to seek out activities for socializing that are healing and that are nurturing. This Two of Cups. And the other thing too with this Death card here, sometimes the Two of Cups for me is like a mirror energy, like what you see when you're looking, because these two are very similar, right? They look like one another. So it can be too that the way you're seeing yourself and your potential and your level of optimism may be undergoing a significant change, especially if it's been a little more hard on yourself, shall we say, with this Hermit. If you've been super critical, which can be Virgo, right? Like super hard on yourself. You may see the energy, you lighten up the energy in terms of how you're treating yourself and how you're feeling toward yourself. You're taking care of yourself with more TLC, and you're speaking to yourself in a more nurturing way, shall we say. Like you're really being mindful of how you are looking at yourself in the mirror, how you're speaking to yourself, etc. You know what I'm saying? And that's bringing a profound change. So I feel like with these things here, the Star and the Death card, it's more about the power of healing coming into your life and turning a corner with maybe, again, something with socializing with people, being with people, but also being with yourself and feeling like you have turned a corner in terms of just how you're feeling about yourself in general. Geminis, I hope you're doing really well out there, that you're all warm and cozy. As I've been saying to the other signs, it was snowing here today. I was not mentally prepared for that. But that's what was going on today. I don't know. I've been feeling we're going to get a lot of snow this winter. We shall see. We shall see. All right, Geminis, what is going on for you in Sagittarius season? Let us do a straight up tarot and find out. So we're just going to read all the energies holistically. We're not going to do past to future. We're just looking at it all together. Let us see. We have a 3 of Cups. I shuffled. Taurus just got this. And a 9 of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords in your heart. So that's you. Knight of Wands. And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, this is what I feel. I feel like there is some sort of urgency about something financial, but it's not negative. Okay, I really want to emphasize that. This 4 of Coins, I always say, like, she can't be holding on to a coin if she doesn't have any coins. 4 of Coins can be a good energy, like you have some sort of resources, but the issue is that you don't want to let go of them. Okay, but sometimes we have to let go of some resources because guess what? We have to pay a bill, or we have an expense comes up and we have to pay the money. You know, I mean, sometimes you got to let go of your money because you have to pay. You have to pay for something. So what I am feeling here is that there is something likely coming at you, this Knight of Wands, that is going to require, it's probably an expense. It might be something with your vehicle, or you're thinking about buying a vehicle. Please be mindful of the Mercury Retrograde, which is happening November 26th. It starts. We're already in the shadow period, and it goes until the 15th of December. Just be mindful of that. But this could also be something else that is kind of, I mean, this is fast. It's coming at you. See how it's facing you here. It's coming at you. And it could be something related to, you know, some sort of medical thing. Again, not anything negative, but just like, oh, I need to spend money on getting this tooth fixed, or I got to spend money on the chiropractor, or, you know, something like that. Because we have a good energy here with this 3 of Cups. Like, I think things are overall going to go smoothly for you, but there is something in the background, this 9 of Swords. That's the type of thing where it tends to be worse in your imagination than it is in reality. But I have a feeling it's something associated with this, okay? Because she's facing this, this is facing, okay? So I think there is something that comes in rather fast and unexpected. It may seem at first a little worrying, but I think it's going to be fine. Okay, it's going to be fine. I like this 3 of Cups here. All's well that ends well type energy is what I am feeling. Okay, and you will land on your feet and you will have whatever you need. This is not just money. This is resources. You will have whatever you need to fix whatever this thing is that's coming at you. Now, this Knight of Wands can simply be, you know, the holiday brouhaha. I love that word. The holiday, like, la la la, what am I going to go, you know, buy for XYZ person? Because we have this 3 of Cups also, which is about holidays, celebrations, you know, those types of things. So this can even be something, it could, remember, apply the energies to your life. It can be something as simple as rushing around trying to find the perfect gift. It could be rushing around trying to find the perfect outfit for a holiday party. I mean, whatever you're doing, there's urgency involved in it. You're rushing. Try not to rush because Mercury's retrograde. We'll do a separate Mercury retrograde video. But you're worried that I can't find the thing, or it's not there, it's sold out, or it's too much money, or I just have to go to 50 stores before I find the perfect outfit I want for the holiday party because I'm trying to dress to impress. You know, whatever. Okay, but you will get whatever you're trying to get. You will accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish with this energy. Do not let this 9 of Swords overwhelm you with fears, worries, paranoia, mishigas, etc. Okay, so I would say pace yourself in whatever you're doing in Sagittarius season. Do not rush, pace yourself, and try to stop and enjoy the moment. Also, this 3 of Cups, like just be in gratitude and appreciation for the things that are going well. This is a very good card, that are flowing in alignment. And whatever comes up, you will deal with it. Like, it's fine. Okay, I like this here. It's very grounded, very stable. Like, you will deal with whatever this is, whether, like I said, it's something as simple as trying to find that perfect gift, or something like, oof, I got to take my car in to get a tire. You'll deal with this. You're in your heart here. You're strong. You're feeling good. Like, but also it's very much about what you want in these next several weeks. And just really, like I say, I feel like really just meeting whatever you've got going on, whatever's rushing out. And this is the season of rushing. I mean, it just is. Just meeting it with grace and calm and not getting your undies in a twist. All right, Cancer, let's see what you have going on in Sagittarius season. I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you're cozy and snuggly. As I've been telling the other signs, it snowed here today. That was quite dramatic. And they were big fat flakes also. Like, they were significant. And there wasn't any indication that that was going to happen on the weather radar. So I was kind of surprised. Okay, let's see. Cancer, what's going on? We got a King of Swords. We have a Two of Swords. And we're just reading it all holistically. Okay, we're not going past, present, future. We have a Four of Cups in your heart. We have a Two of Wands. And we have what is this? Five of Cups. All right. Again, we're reading this holistic. Doesn't mean this is how the month is going to end. This is just what we have going on. Okay. I think you're mulling over some sort of major, well, it may not be major, but it's significant. Because I don't have any major arcanas here. That's why I'm saying it may not be major. But you're mulling over some sort of situation, decision. It may have to do with an air sign. So a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's possible. But we have a Two of Swords here, which can be, yeah, I got to take a time out. I've got to really block out everything around me. I got to get centered in my heart. I may have to be a little standoffish, like, don't come near me right now. I've really got to think things through. You got to do your crabby thing, right? You got to kind of go into your shell and figure out this executive decision. That's very much King of Swords. Executive decision that you need to make about something that is, I think it's already come in with this Four of Cups. It may be coming in soon. I mean, but I think it's already here because it's in your heart already. So you were thinking that something wasn't going to change, right? We have this over it on your shirt, which is my favorite. My favorite card in this whole deck is her over it sweatshirt. You were thinking, this isn't ever going to change. I'm not going to get the opportunity I want. I'm not going to get the connection I want. I'm not going to get the relationship I want. I'm not going to get blah, 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 whatever it is. But it did come. The universe brought it. I would say the last 4 days, 4 weeks, fairly recently. We have a Two of Wands here, which is like, again, contemplation time. I need to make a decision. I need to walk through this gateway and figure out where I'm going. Like, where am I going? This may involve calling somebody, texting somebody, researching stuff on the internet, because most people use their phones, at least for easy access. Some of us still do have desktop computers and laptops. Okay, but you're on your phone, you're contemplating. This Five of Cups is interesting though. I really feel like you don't want to make a wrong decision. I think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to make the right decision, to the point where, because you don't want to have regrets. You feel like, you may be getting into this syndrome of, this is my last chance for this, which is catastrophizing, right? You are doing that kind of black white thinking, that catastrophizing, that extreme, like this, or it's never going to happen. If I don't make the right decision about this thing that has been offered to me, I'll never have a second chance. It's that type of, you get what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. So you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself because you don't want to have regrets. And it's possible there's something that maybe got presented before. Like there's a thread here of maybe something from the past. Like, And you don't want to, you just don't want to make the same mistake twice. But I don't think it's a mistake, right? But you felt it was a mistake and you have regrets over it. So Mercury's retrograde, we're going to do a video on it, you know, coming out soon. Next day or two, I'll film a video for y'all. But Mercury retrograde, classic energy of something coming back around again, maybe in a different form, but it has an energetic or emotional connection thread. And it's maybe triggering you a tiny bit because you're like, oh yeah, well, you know, I really kind of regret I didn't take so-and-so up on their offer. Now here's coming an offer that's kind of similar. Maybe I should take it. But is it right for you? I mean, this is the thing. Is it right? So, you know, sometimes, and only you can decide. There's no right or wrong here. This is very much up to your own decision making. You know, but what I would say to this energy is don't be necessarily guided by regrets of the past. Like, can you look at this thing that's being offered, that's coming in, that on its own merits, rather than referencing back to some sort of emotional trigger, emotional memory, kind of this emotional residue you may have from something that reminds you of it. Okay, you see what I'm saying? It's different. It's new. It's something else. But because of the Mercury's retrograde and because you have a memory like a steel trap, you're like, oh God, this reminds me of this from 20 years ago. And then maybe you regret and you don't take this current offer. You've just got to decide. It's you know, general reading here on YouTube, but you know, take that time. And it may take you a little while. It may take you till you get to after December 2nd, when we have the new moon in Sag, right? It may take, here's our kind of like first quarter moon here. It may take you that long to kind of sift through whatever this is and make that decision. Okay. So I'm not saying that regrets are a bad thing or anything. I mean, I think they can be instructive, but I would say make sure that they're instructive in the right way. Like, don't pressurize yourself into making a decision based on your own past regrets about something, unless it really does inform the present. Okay? I hope you understand what I'm trying to convey here, because it's very emotional and has connections to your past. So, as my favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes, Stephen Covey, live out of your imagination, not out of your history. So whatever's coming in, imagine the future of it rather than basing its future in what happened before. It's a whole new thing. Leos, are you staying warm and cozy? Because it is sure cold here where I am. We had snow today. It didn't stick, but there were big fat flakes falling from the sky. It was very dramatic. So just like you, Leo, very dramatic. All right, let's see what we got going on for your Sagittarius season. We're just going to read everything holistically and see what we have for you. Leos, we have a Queen of Cups. We have a Six of Swords. We have a Three of Coins in your heart. We have some Capricorn. And we have a Page of Cups. Okay, interesting assortment of energies. Let us see what we're getting here. And again, we're looking at it all together. We're not necessarily looking past, present, future, like starting here and whatever. Okay. I do feel like emotionally you're leaving behind something that's been troubling you. It could be with a toxic person, a toxic connection, a toxic you know, relationships. It could be a bad habit with the Devil card here. Could just be something very heavy. It could be a heavy responsibility that you didn't really want to have yourself obligated to, chained to in a sense, but you were for whatever reason. This could be a debt. This could be a karmic debt. It could be a literal financial debt. I mean, it could be, you know, anything that's just been weighing heavy on you as a responsibility, as a duty, as something that you have felt obligated to engage with. I think that you are emotionally freeing yourself from it. This may have been something that has just happened at the end of Scorpio season with this energy here. But you could still be dealing a little bit in the beginning of Sagittarius season with the lingering effects of it. right? Like you're making your plan for moving forward. So as an example, like maybe you finally decided, you know what, I got to get a new roommate, or I got to move out of this situation. And maybe you decide that in Scorpio season. Now you're actually doing the move, or you're doing the advertising for the new roommate or something like that. You're actually executing the plan to move away from this energy. Before it was at the end of Scorpio season, enough is enough. Let me just finally release this. And it could have gotten very emotional with the Queen of Cups here. And you could be dealing also, it's very possible, with a very emotional feminine energy, mother, sister, aunt, friend, lover, whomever, but it may be very female, emotional type energy. You yourself, it's very emo. I like that word, emo. It's very emo. The Queen of Cups for me. It can be a very emo. So, you know, go back to the days of the 1980s and the gothic music of The Cure or the Smiths, right? They were called very emo. So that's like what we have going on here. But you freed yourself. You freed yourself from an emotionally intense situation or person, right? That was heavy. Maybe there was a codependency going on there that you had to finally break free from. But I love the Three of Coins in your heart, because to me, that is about building a new plan, a new system, a new structure, a new way of interacting with the everyday world and building something new for yourself now that you're free from whatever this is. You are building a new future, a new plan, a new structure, a new architecture, a new experience for your life. And with the Page of Cups here, I mean, this is very lovely also. This is an emotional new beginning. You may be feeling very surprised at how, like, kind of like your inner child, that to me is very Page of Cups. Your inner child is so happy to be released from this situation, to be released mentally, maybe even physically, you know, that you've left where this person is. You're not in their energy vibe anymore. And you're like, I am free to dream again. I am free to just be myself, to just be relaxed. I'm free to do my art again. That's also very associated with the Three of Coins here. It could be writing, it could be drawing, anything you do with your hands is very Three of Pentacles in terms of crafts and things like that. So you could be like, oh, thank God I got rid of that roommate. I finally have that spare room back for myself, and I can turn it into my craft studio, and I can get in there and start doing my painting and my needlepoint and, you know, my collages and all the things I really love. And I don't have somebody like glaring at me or criticizing me for what I'm doing or just being a jerky face nasty. Like, no, I don't have that energy around me anymore. So I'm feeling free and liberated, and a reconnection with creative energy is here for you. So, and even if this is not literally in your environment, like at home or something, I mean, it can just be something in your outside environment, like at work or in a neighbor sense or something like that. Or in a family sense where you're freeing yourself and you're not around that energy anymore. And that's going to affect your creativity in a positive way. And just your overall sense of, you know, you got your energy back to invest it in doing things that you love and that make your inner child happy. Virgos, how are you? I hope you're doing really well, that you're all snuggly and warm and drinking hot apple cider and relaxing. I hope so, Virgo. You deserve it. It's very cold here. We've had snow. Very surprising. Oh, it's that time of year. But let's find out. Sagittarius season for you, Virgos. What you need to know. General energies, December. Got December on the brain. November 21st to December 21st. Let us see, Virgo. We have a Seven of Cups. We have the Lovers. Okay, let's see. That was a little dramatic. But there was noises outside to corroborate my dramatics. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the heart. This is your energy. We have Six of Wands. Look at this. And a Queen of Swords. She's been popping in quite a bit, this reading. Okay. All right, we're just looking at it all holistically. So, wow. I feel like something very important is manifesting for you in Sagittarius season. It may have something to do with your finances because you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles in your heart. But Nine of Pentacles, I mean, it's tending your own garden. So, I mean, that is your energy, the Nine of Pentacles. So tending your own garden in terms of your creative life, your romantic life, your financial life. I mean, whatever you've been investing your time and energy into growing. Yes, it might be Pentacles. It might be something else also, right? Because we have the Lovers here. So yes, this could be, you know, a love relationship. It could be a passion project. Whatever you have been pouring your love and joy into, whatever you have been dreaming of manifesting. I mean, this is so beautiful, the Seven of Cups with his Lovers. But there is something here of maybe some options and a choice with the Lovers. So, very interesting. But it could also be that there's two things that are coming to fruition because we have, of course, Seven of Cups is multiple things. And then we have two here. So it can be a choice, but it's the Gemini energy. So it's a double. So there could be a double happiness for you, a double dream manifesting for you in Sagittarius season. This is beautiful. And you could find that, again, all the love and joy that you have been pouring into yourself and getting yourself straightened out, you know, in nurturing yourself, in improving your finances, in growing your business, whatever you got going on, whatever you have been doing will pay off for you in Sagittarius season. We have this gorgeous Six of Wands. I mean, this is fantastic. So victory, success, some sort of recognition. There's also a sense of coming home with the Six of Wands. So I think this is interesting. I think you're coming home to happiness. And that could be very literal also. Like when you come back home, if you've been out in the world during the day and you come back home, whatever is at home has been improved in some way. Could be the literal home. It could be the relationships in the home, something else in the home. So you're coming home to happiness. But the other thing too is I feel like you're coming home to a happiness with the decisions that you have made or you are making in Sagittarius season about your life and what you're investing your energy and personal growth into. Like you are happy, and your decisions that you have made are being very strongly affirmed by the universe. And you're getting very strong signs that dreams are manifesting. They're coming true. This is beautiful. There's going to be a lot of communication for you in Sagittarius season. And it could be with people who are close to you. It could be if you're in the dating world that you are having a lot of communications with, you know, maybe even two possibilities. You know, but particularly one person, there may be somebody coming to see you who is a budding new relationship that you have been nurturing. You could be meeting for the first time, like if it's been an internet connection and now you're finally meeting in the physical. That is possible with this energy. You know, you're just very content, I think, with this Queen of Swords here about the direction that your life is going in, because of things that are coming to fruition for you. But it's because you have aligned your actions with your imagination. And we know that that's one of the keys to manifestation. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know for your Sagittarius season, November 21st to December 21st. It was snowing here today. It kind of made me a little loopy. So I'm not ready for winter. I'm not ready for all the cold and dramas. Oh, do you like winter, Libra? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's see. What do you need to know? Just going to read it all holistically. What do you need to know? All right, we have a Nine of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have the Six of Cups in your heart. We have a Three of Wands. And we have a Queen of Swords. Okay. Which, of course, is your energy. But I do feel another air sign or somebody with strong air in their chart is likely to play an important role in your life in the month ahead. I think you're working very hard, Nine of Wands, on making some sort of positive change in your life with this Lovers here. You may be at some sort of crossroads in the month ahead. Okay, and you're going to come to some sort of decision. You feel good though. I mean, you have the Six of Cups in your heart. So we'll talk about that in a second. But what I'm feeling kind of holistically again from this whole energy with this Three of Wands here is you are been actively working on visualizing to manifest your future, to manifest what you want. The ship is on its way. The final piece of the puzzle is going to come in Sagittarius season. And it probably involves something to do with somebody else. Somebody either is coming to help you. It could be the universe too, bringing you what you need. I think you're hanging in there waiting on something that is, but it's active waiting. You're visualizing what you want. You're not just sitting there like, you know, bleh. No, you are visualizing what you want in that sense. And, you know, you haven't given up hope, right? And you are working hard in whatever you're doing this month, but you're also, in terms of whatever this changes, this crossroads that you're at, you're waiting for that. I really feel there's a person because of the Six of Cups in your heart. It's some benevolent force of the universe, which can also be the Six of Cups, can also be the Lovers because of the angel here. I mean, it can be something that is going to shift everything for you and help you flow into making that decision. Like having kind of everything come to this perfect alignment so that it's very clear which is the choice to make. And the Queen of Swords is here too. So you will have that clarity by the end of Sagittarius season of, you know, which direction you're going to go in. But I do feel it's tied to some resource, some connection, some person, some information. He just sat on the mouse and turned off the video, turned off the recording. That's coming in for you to help you figure out, yeah, it's this way or that way. And I feel too, like with that Nine of Wands that we had in the beginning, it's like, and then we had this, and then we have the other connection card. And then the Three of Wands is also about two combined to make three, to make a third thing. I think the thing here is that whatever's going on in your life, you will benefit from working with somebody else. And you could just be waiting for that person to say yes. You could be waiting for that person to show up. Again, that active waiting, the creative visualization, like maybe you put out an offer and you've been hanging in there waiting for them to, you know, say yes. You know, that type of thing, because you realize it's going to be better for you in all ways to have this person's energy, this person's gifts, this person's resources on your side. And of course, being the partnership sign, Libra, right? You know, you're welcoming that opportunity to work in tandem with somebody else. And it could also be too, I mean, if you're in the dating world, it can just be that, you know, you've been tired of hanging in there being alone. And again, somebody could be coming in with this Lovers and the Six of Cups in your heart that is going to take you from a singleton to a doubleton, you know? And you're turning your back on that stage of your life and you're moving forward of being in a partnership again, a romantic partnership. That's possible too, but this could also be in a business sense or in something else. So that is possible, but I do feel that it's probably another air sign you're dealing with, okay? It's possible too, we're going to do a Mercury retrograde video, but Mercury's retrograde, it could be also that you're waiting to hear, you're hanging in there to hear from something from your past. Doesn't have to be necessarily a past person, but it could be a past opportunity because Jupiter is in Gemini. Here's our Gemini with the Lovers, a past opportunity in Jupiter's retrograde right now that you applied for, like a job, or that you were, you know, you put a manuscript out there and you've been waiting to hear. It can be like some opportunity you sought in the past. It may even go back to Gemini season. It's possible. And with the Mercury retrograde, it's finally kind of manifesting and coming back around so you can make a decision about it. That's another way to look at the energies. Scorpio, I hope you are warm and cozy wherever you are. It's been very cold here today. We've had snow. Bobo and I have been like a WTF with this. So we've just been huddled together because it's been so cold. All right, that was a little over dramatic, but it did snow today. Big fat flakes. It didn't stick, but it kind of shocked me a little bit. I'm not ready for it. I am not ready for it. Scorpios, how are you? Let's see what you need to know about Sagittarius season. And my apologies that I did not do a Scorpio season reading for everybody on the channel because my dad passed away, as you guys may know. So I took a little break. But, you know, I didn't want you to think that I forgot about doing a general reading for your season. I didn't. Okay, I just needed, you know, time off, as most of you are aware. So apologies, but let's see what we have going on for Sagittarius season for you. Interesting things are popping in here. All right, we're looking at all of this holistically. We're not looking necessarily past, present, future, but in your sense, I feel it is past, present, future. I think there are at least 2 pieces of news that are on their way to you. Now, there's nothing negative here, and we have to remember too, a tower isn't necessarily negative. It can just be awakening. It can just be surprising. Like the snow today was surprising to me. It doesn't mean something dire or terrible. It's just like, WTF, oh my God, like seriously? But it can be a good surprise too. And we have a Knight of Wands and we have a Six of Wands here. So I don't think it's anything to really be too concerned about, especially with the Six of Wands showing up here, a victory, success, and, you know, celebration. Interesting, a Knight of Wands here, though. So a Knight of Wands with a tower to me is like, wow, wowza, boom, boom. It may catch you a little unawares. It may catch you off your stride. There could be something literally a little discombobulating about this. Now, I just want to mention, these are not predictions. It's always about how to use the energies. Okay. And always to be aware. But a tower with a Knight of Wands to me, and especially with a Mercury retrograde, which we will do a separate video on, but that starts on Tuesday, the 26th of November and goes until December 15th, where wacky things can happen with travel and transportation. I want you to be, you know, prepare for the unexpected with any of your travels that you are undergoing. Okay. And slow down. Don't get road rage or, you know, feel like, allow yourself plenty of time to get where you need to be. I don't want you to be rushing. This is quick movement, rushing, and then you end up having some sort of fender bender. We don't want that. Okay, so allow yourself plenty of time to get to the airport if you're traveling for the holidays, those types of things. Okay, that's the more difficult part of maybe this energy, but again, doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It's just be aware. It could be more that because we have pieces of news here and we have this tower in your heart, that these pieces of news you may need to respond to very quickly by taking decisive action. Okay, now this can be something related to your finances. This could be related to something you've been studying. Okay, for example, like you get the news that you passed, I don't know when the bar exams are, but let's just say, like you passed the bar exam. Yippee, good on you. Congratulations. Then you may be like, oh my God, I need to immediately put my resume, my CV into that place, that firm I wanted to work with. Like now I'm good to go to do that, right? It can be so like, I got to jump on that fast because I just saw the opening and I was waiting for these results to come in. It can be something like that, but it could be related to study, to finance, to career, investments, that you want to take a jump. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to start something new based on this news, but you're going to have to move fast. There might be a little bit of FOMO. Please also be aware of that. FOMO is not necessarily a bad thing, but, and of course, this is not investment advice, and we will do a money career reading for all the signs, but, you know, just watch any tendencies you have about FOMO, like with cryptos or in the market, you know, everybody jumping on like, you know, Nvidia or whatever stocks, and you're like, oh, I gotta get that too, you know, whatever. Like, again, figure it out, not investment advice, but don't watch those FOMOs. Okay, watch your FOMO, because that may not be the best thing for you. But I think this is going to be some surprising good news because of this as well. There is a sense here for me in the positive manifestation of this as being in the right place at the right time, so that you can successfully solve a problem, move along, you know, conquer an issue, get some resources that you need. I mean, whatever it might be. Okay, some good news could be on the way, and it could have a surprising twist to it. It could be the type of thing too where you get the job offer. You're like, oh my God, I got the job offers. And guess what? You're thinking, oh, I'll start in 2 weeks or whatever. They're like, oh no, we need you here now, like tomorrow. It could be something like that, and you got to move fast. Okay, so let's see how that might happen for you, but just keep those energies in mind as you move through Sagittarius season. Sagittarius, it's your birthday. It's your birthday season. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Let us see what is going on for you in your season of life. Sagittarius. Hope you're cozy and warm. Big snow here today. I've been telling all the signs. Well, big snow. It didn't accumulate or anything, but they were big fat flakes though. They were huge and unexpected. Like, there was not a weather report saying that was going to happen. So it was kind of like the winter teaser and an appetizer of winter. Oh, we have the Hermit for you. And we have the Five of Swords. What is going on here, Sag? The Moon is in your heart. The Knight of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Okay. So we're looking at everything holistically. Although for you, I do feel like it's kind of like maybe the first 5 days of your birthday season, or maybe even up to your new moon, which is on the 2nd, I think 1st or 2nd of December. There's very much a feeling of two flavors, I feel, of your birthday season. This Five of Swords Hermit, some of you may be, I don't want to say like licking your wounds, but you may be just taking a time out because of some sort of mental fatigue with the Five of Swords, mental problem you've been wrestling with, or you're distancing yourself from somebody who's been causing arguments and stress and problems, and you're just wanting time on your own. Maybe you're a little under the weather. I hope not, but you could be a little under the weather with this combo, and you just have to take a little bit of a time out because, you know, it's just, you have to. It's just the way it is. But it's causing you mental stress to have to take a time out. Like, you're like, no, I have too many things to do. I don't have time for this right now. These shenanigans, like, you know, but that's not a very supportive, healing response to your body. Okay, so if you're under the weather, I'm sending you healing vibes, but allow yourself, don't add more stress onto yourself because you're mad that you have to rest on the sofa for a couple days, all right? You know what I'm saying, all right? So we have the Moon in your heart. So there could be some things that are unclear right now for you, okay? But they will become clear. We have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups after this moon. So like I said, I feel like, okay, this is what I feel. Since we had the Five of Swords with that Hermit, and the Hermit can be, because it's Virgo, it can be an intellectual energy, even though, yes, it's spiritual, but I don't want to say that it's all in your head or psychosomatic, but the mind-body connection is very strong. It could be because you're in the dark about something that either you're fearful about or you're denying, you know, you're fighting, you're wrestling mentally with some sort of situation, which is why we have the Moon in your heart. It could be why your body's been reacting like, oh, I got to take a time out right now. Because it is your new moon. This is your energetic reset point, December 1st, December 2nd. For your whole next year ahead, right? It's like we go from, you know, birthday to birthday, solar return to solar return. Even though your birthday may be a different day, it doesn't matter, right? It's your personal new moon for all Sag suns. So you could be like, yeah, you know what? I really want to get myself aligned with the possibilities of the new, of where I want to go in the next year of my life, the things I want to do. But there's something that is not clear. There's something you're working through, like an energetic purge on a mental level, on a physical level. And it's supposed to help clear the way for you and ease your doubts and clear your mind and clear your heart. Okay, so I feel like maybe that's going to be going on until your new moon. Okay, but then we have this Knight of Cups and this Three of Cups. So you're going to be moving forward with a renewed sense of hope and optimism, Knight of Cups, with emotional clarity on what's going to bring you joy. What's going to be the best way to invest your energies and be in that sense of hope and optimism and positive things happening and connecting with cool, positive people, having good vibes around you, all of those things. So I think this is a, necessary process to go through these first, 2 weeks or first week and a half of your birthday season. I think you're also going to, I would encourage you, once you're feeling better, to socialize, to go out, to network, to let people see you, to just enjoy yourself. Also, not everything has to be business, right? Just enjoy yourself, enjoy the moment, enjoy the holiday season, and feel lighter and freer, and let your hair down, knowing that you got this clarified now for yourself. Okay? So go through this process and then enjoy the rest of your birthday season. And let people make a fuss over you. Let them celebrate you. They should. You're a beautiful energy, Sag. Capricorns, let's see what you need to know for your Sun in Sag time period, November 21st to December 21st. Oh, Capricorns, I hope you're doing really well. Are you calm? Are you cozy? Are you happy? Are you drinking your tea? It was very cold here. It was very Capricorn season cold here today. And we had some big, juicy snowflakes. It was not an accumulative snow, but it was a shock. It was like, oh my God, it's going to be Capricorn season and winter before you know it. Sorry, my people down under. I was shocked at the snow, Capricorn. All right, let's see. What do we have for you? We're reading all of this holistically. Ooh, we have a Judgment card. We have a Seven of Wands. Page of Queens in your heart. A Four of Cups. Oh, and an Emperor. Wow, positive, self-determined energy here. Wow. Seven of Wands. So again, I'm reading all this holistically. And again, we're going to go right up to the start of your birthday season, the 20th of December. Okay, we're reading it all together, not necessarily present into the future. Okay, all of it's together. Page of Coins is in your heart. So you are thinking about yourself. You're thinking about your birthday season. You're thinking about your monies. You're thinking about new beginnings with your monies, with things that matter to you. And we have some things that you're navigating through, okay? We have a possible offer or opportunity coming in. We have, and it could be because you're succeeding where others can't or won't or are just incapable. You could be, I don't like the word beating out the competition because it sounds so violent, but I mean, you could be beating out the competition with something that you are doing because you're so unique. You're setting yourself apart and you're being recognized for something about your energy that's very different. I don't care if we're talking about in the dating world or in the creative world or in the business world, but it's your energy here that is making you very different from anybody else. You may be getting a lot of attention. That is possible, especially with this Emperor here. You may be getting a lot of attention from people in positions of power, people who could help you in some way. Your leadership skills may be in particular demand. You may be navigating a lot of different challenges, a lot of different spinning, a lot of plates in the air, but you've got this, okay? You've got this. But it's all leading to this judgment and making a decision about this offer. This offer could be something to, take you to the next level with the Emperor. It could be something that's going to put you in a leadership position. It could be coming from a person who's in a position of power and authority, like I was saying before. And I think there's an offer. Here's the Four of Cups. It's coming in. I think it's connected with this person. If this is not a person, this is just an opportunity. It's an energy for you to be more proactive, to be more noticed, to be, the boss lady or boss guy in charge. Like there is an element of self-determinism with this energy. This is very, very good. And you have the offer in your hand. It's in your heart. Like, oh my God, here it is now. What do I do? I've been hanging there. I've been navigating. Yeah, this is a leveling up big time. Don't have any doubts, Capricorn, that you can navigate it. You can navigate it. And don't try to fit in. They want your unique energy. They're choosing you because you're not like all these other people over here. So I think this is very interesting. But the final decision, if you're going to take this thing that's coming in, here it is going to rest with your own judgment. And the 20th of December is a Friday. So they'll need a decision by the end of the week, right? It's that type of thing. Mercury will go direct on the 15th of December. So I would say if something like this is coming for you in Sagittarius season, take your time to make the decision with the Mercury retrograde. Try to let them know after the 15th. That's better if you can. And let's see what happens. But there's something you're using your wisdom and discernment about that is, I think, something that is going to be starting for you in the new year, probably in January. Aquarius, let's see what you need to know about your Sagittarius season, November 21st to December 21st. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it's the end of the year already? We had snow here today. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it didn't stick or anything, but there were significantly large flakes. I was shocked. It was really a great day to stay in and work on my year ahead astrology book, make this video, snuggle with the cat. I hope you had a good day too. I hope you're all snuggly, warm, cozy, happy, King of Cupsy, Nine of Wands. What is going on here, Aquarius? Queen of Pentacles in your heart, Two of Swords, and the World. Okay. I think what's going on here is you really would like to end some sort of emotionally draining situation. It could be with a water sign. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's an energy that's hard work. They're just hard. They're hard work. Those type of people. It's not necessarily that they're an energetic vampire per se. I mean, they might be, but I mean, it is draining. The Nine of Wands is here, right? Like you're just like, seriously, the King of Cups, like very moody, perhaps very emotionally unpredictable with this Nine of Wands. It's just draining. This energy is hard work. And they don't have to be a water sign. It could just be that you have this type of person around you right now. And they've been around for a while. You have been contemplating Two of Swords, but you haven't been able to do anything about it yet. And this could be going on for the last 9 years, 2 years, 21 years. Okay. Could be going on for quite a while. It might involve another fixed sign. It's possible. So maybe, I don't think another Aquarian, but it could be a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus. But again, doesn't have to be. But what I feel here with the Queen of Coins in your heart is like, you're saying to yourself, I've got to put my own value and my own needs to the forefront here. I have been nurturing and nursing and enduring and helping and coddling and dealing with this person's needs, their emotional bottomless pit, for such a long time. And I know it's not good for me. Two of Swords, like, I think you do know this. You just haven't really wanted to look at it too closely. But I think something kind of brings the situation to a head with this energy. I don't think in a negative way, but a more of, and enough is enough. And it could also be, it's possible that this person leaves of their own accord. So it could be like if you're dealing with a roommate situation, let's say, or sharing an office with somebody who's like this on your team or whatever. And it's been such a struggle, as I've already explained. It could be that, oh, they found a different place to live, or they got in a relationship and they're like, oh, I'm moving out, or they found a new job and they're gone from the office place and you don't have to listen to them, you know, moan and whine anymore. So it can be something like that also. But it can also be that you are going to make the decision finally to end it successfully for yourself because you're over it. There's something about Pentacles for me are about self-esteem. So, you know, like you are finally putting yourself first in this situation. Like you did learn something valuable from this, which is, yeah, that you do need to put yourself first. Like you don't mind helping people. You don't mind, you know, whatever, listening to them. But it gets to a point where when you can't function or your energy is so depleted being around them, it's not worth it. Like, what is this? It's not worth it. So you're finally reaching that point of understanding, perhaps. Again, maybe you're already there. If this doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you, right? Apply the energies to your life accordingly. But there's something here of you making a very successful decision about your own worth and moving on from situations or people that are not supporting the kind of success that you want to have in your life and the kind of happiness that you deserve, which is emotional peace, right? And not feeling like you're, you know, running ragged all the time, taking care of somebody else's emotional needs because they're a baby and they have no sense of self-responsibility. Done. So that's what I feel is the overall arching theme from here. But I also feel like it's very possible with this and this, that there is a success that lands in your lap and you do need to say yes to something, but it will come to an ending with something over here. And the thing that's also possible is that you could get an amazing offer, have a beautiful success, and this person over here has a little bit of an emotional breakdown. They try to emotionally guilt trip you. It's like a frenemy energy. It's like something where they're trying to pull down your energy from this beautiful success that you should be riding high and celebrating and woohoo, look what happened for me. And they're undermining it. And you will see that. And this could be what pushes you over the edge, so to speak, to finally, I'm not dealing with this person anymore. So that is also possible. So, and you know, it could be too that maybe this is something else. Maybe it's that you have just been emotionally enduring just a lot and you've been hanging in there. And again, finally, the fruits of you not giving up and being emotionally strong come to fruition. But I have a feeling some of you are dealing with something like this and you're finally going to be able to say goodbye to it in Sagittarius season. And Pisces, let's see what you need to know for Sagittarius season. November 21st to December 21st. Pisces, how are you feeling, Pisces? You feel good? Are you warm and snuggly and cozy and happy? I hope so. We had a very cold day here today, hence my wool sweater. Very cold. We had some snow. It was a wake-up call for me to finally admit, yes, winter is on its way. I've been in denial. I've been in denial about it. All right, Pisces, let us see what's going on for you. Sag season. Oh, a 9 of Cups. I love it. A Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups in your heart. The Sun card. Look at this gorgeousness. And a Page of Wands. This, oh, I'm getting chills, Pisces. This is very nice. Very nice energy. Wow. We got good vibes all around you. We've got good vibes. We have some sort of wish being fulfilled in a very happy way. Knight of Cups in your heart could be some sort of new emotional beginning. It could be with your creativity. It could be with a fire sign. It could be with a Leo person, Aries, Sagittarius, an emotional fresh start, new beginning. There could be the announcement of a pregnancy. It's possible. It doesn't have to be your pregnancy. It could be the pregnancy of, you know, noting that you're going to be an aunt or an uncle, or there's a grandbaby coming, or, you know, could be something like that with this energy here. If you or somebody around you has been really wanting to get pregnant, again, it's not a probability, but it's a possibility. Okay, there a wish fulfilled around children, around babies, and around creativity. This is strong creative energy. Very strong. And the other thing I'm feeling here about this is that, I mean, don't watch your thoughts to the point where you get paranoid. We don't want that, okay? But be very aware of what you're wishing for, because you've got very strong manifestation energy here. Super strong. This is almost like you think it and then the next day it's there. And it may not be like super big things. It could just be, you know, littler things. Like there's been times when I thought, oh yeah, I need a new hat for the winter, you know, but I'm very fussy and very picky, right? And it could be like the next day I'm, you know, shopping at TJ Maxx or something, and I find the exact perfect one that I kind of had in my brain. Like that's what I wanted. But because I'm so picky, it's really hard to find something I like. And I've been like this since I was young. Like my parents used to hate especially when I was a teenager, but all teenagers are probably like this. But when I was a teenager, they hated taking me shopping. They hated it because we'd go to like, I don't know how many stores, and I'd maybe find one thing because I was, maybe that's my Capricorn rising. I don't know, but I was so fussy. Okay. But my point here is that be very mindful of what you're wishing for, what you're manifesting, because this to me speaks to such strong manifestation energy and power. So strong. Beautiful energies here, Pisces. So wish fulfilled in your heart. You got this generosity. You have this energy of expansion, of, you know, meeting, greeting, socializing. Because it's your energy, the cups is like being in your element, like surrounding yourself with so much love and joy and positive energy. And there could be, especially with the Queen of Wands showing up here, some sort of female energy in your life over the next month that is just on your side, is boosting you, is just filling you with optimism and joy. Like they got your back. It's like your BFF bestie, or your mom, if she's still around, or your aunt, or your sister, like somebody in your world who is just like, yeah, let's go do this, have some fun. I feel like there's a party on the agenda here. I know it's the holiday season, we have parties, but this is like a beautiful party. It's not like, oh, I have to go to this for work or something. This is just like, let me get together with my creative besties, my best, you know, girl and guy friends, and let's just be in each other's company and have a good time. So much joy, so much love there, because you're kindred spirits. So really being around kindred spirits, being around groups that are creative, that are doing new things, that are in the flow of energy, Pisces, all of this is beautiful. And some of you may be starting some sort of, I think, creative project. There could be also possibly, but Mercury's retrograde, remember. Okay, but you could also perhaps have a wish fulfilled in some sort of travel opportunity. It may not come this month, but it could be something that you find the deal, right? With this Page of Wands, this Sun card, this wish, wow, I found the best deal for the trip I want to take in April. You know, the tickets, the plane tickets, the package deal, whatever, is like, it fits my budget. I'm so happy that I have something to look forward to. I mean, gorgeous. So whatever you're looking to manifest that brings you happiness and joy, keep connecting with your joy in Sagittarius season. that will bring you your manifestations to light, to life. Beautiful, beautiful energies here. And I think there's an important message that's coming to you of I love you. Okay. And again, it could just be from a friend. All right. But I feel also if you're in the dating world, there could be a very interesting I love you coming. I also feel if there's been something a little rocky with your own relationship or with with your family in some way, I think somebody's reaching out, mending fences. There is healing. There's joy. There's an I love you. Love conquers and triumphs over all is what I am feeling for you. So thank you so much for joining me for your tarot vibes, your general energies, your quick hit tarot, whatever you want to call it. We did it. We made it through the video. Exciting messages. Overall, pretty good. A few little things to just be mindful of, but I think it's very positive, the energies that came out in these readings, and I hope that you can apply the energies to your life. Let me know in the comments how you plan on doing so. Wishing you all good things, of course. If you found the content valuable, you want to hit that thumbs up, share it out with friends. That would be so welcome. It really supports the channel, and I appreciate it if you choose to do that. I'll be back with more videos. As I said, we have Mercury Retrograde coming up, and we have our money, career, and biz readings for December. I am working on the 2025 Year Ahead book. It will be launched in December. It is my most extensive book yet that I have written, and it will be available on my website. I'm not putting it on Amazon this time, so I will have all the details very, very soon for you. It's coming together nicely. And I'll let you know about that. And then, of course, we will also have some year ahead readings and things like that coming out in December also. So again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a thing. All right. I love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.